Hello everybody, welcome back to Ben's Brackets and welcome back to Undertale. So yeah, I have skipped a lot of the game, but what you might not realize is I also skipped the rest of the entire playthrough. And the reason for that, my phone ran out of storage to record, and I didn't really notice that until it was way too late, and it wouldn't have made sense if I just picked it up halfway. And that logic doesn't make sense since I'm just doing that with the genocide run. But I'm recording this because I'm about to fight Sans. And yeah. So you can see I'm level 19. Flowey just came up to me and said hi. I think this is the renovations. It's this room. So I'm going to take the locket. You're probably wondering why I'm not going to grab the true knife. And that's because it doesn't help against Sans, like at all. I'm going to be using the frying pan. We're in the garden. I was so scared. I couldn't feel my arms or my legs. My entire body had turned into a flower bomb. Somebody help me, I called out, but nobody came. So let's just right where it belongs. And get rid of the old tutu. Eventually, the king found me crying in the garden. I explained what had happened to him. Then he held me. He held me with tears in his eyes, saying, there, everything is going to be all right. He was so emotional, but for some reason, I didn't feel anything at all. Oh, and that was red. Okay. Soon realized I didn't feel anything about anyone. My compassion had disappeared, and believe me, it's not like I wasn't trying. I wasted weeks with that stupid king, vainly hoping I would feel something, but it became too much for me. I ran away from home. Eventually, I reached the ruins. Inside, I found her, Ben. I thought of all people, she could make me feel whole again. She failed. I realized those two were useless. I became despondent. I just wanted to love someone. I just wanted to care about someone. Ben, you might not believe this, but I decided it wasn't worth living anymore. Not in a world without love. Not in a world without you. Well, thanks. So, I decided to follow in your footsteps. I would erase myself from existence. And you know what? I succeeded. But as I left this mortal coil, I started to feel apprehensive. If you don't have a soul, what happens when you... Something primal started to burn inside me. No, I thought, I don't want to die. Then I woke up. Like it was all just a bad dream. I was back at the garden, back at my save point. Sweet determination. Interested, I decided to experiment. Again and again, I brought myself to the edge of death. At any point, I could have let this world continue on without me. But as long as I was determined to live, I could go back. Amazing, isn't it, Ben? I was amazed, too. First, I used my powers for good. I became friends with everyone. I solved all their problems flawlessly. Their companionship was amusing for a while. As time repeated, people proved themselves predictable. What would this person say if I gave them this? What would they do if I said this to them? Once you know the answer, that's it. That's all they are. It all started because I was curious. Curious what would happen if I killed them. I don't like this, I told myself. I'm just doing this because I have to know what happens. What an excuse. You, of all people, must know how liberating it is to act this way. At least we're better than those sickos that stand around and watch it happen. Those pathetic people that want to see it but are too weak to do it themselves. I bet someone like that's watching right now, aren't they? Wow! Calling me out, aren't you? Nowadays, even that's grown tiring. You understand, Ben. I've done everything this world has to offer. I've read every book, burned every book. I've won every game, I've lost every game. I've appeased everyone, I've killed everyone. Sets of numbers, lines of dialogue, I've seen them all. But you're different. I never could predict you, Ben. When I saw you in the ruins, I didn't recognize you. I thought I could frighten you, then steal your soul. I failed. And when I tried to load my save file, it didn't work. Ben, your determination, somehow is even greater than mine. I just have one question for you, Ben. How did you get back to the ruins from here? Wait, I know. She must have taken you when she left, and decided to give you a proper burial rather than hanging out in the basement forever. But why then? What made you wake up? Did you hear me calling you? Yeah, so I think I'm like now Kara, or more accurately Ben. It doesn't matter now. I'm so tired of this, Ben. I'm tired of all these people. I'm tired of all these places. I'm tired of being a flower. Ben, there's just one thing left I want to do. Let's finish what we started. Let's free everyone. Then, let's let them see what humanity is really like. That despite it all, this world is still kill or be killed. Yeah, so I think I am, so I'm essentially, so this is Frisk. By the end of the pacifist run, you learned out that your character is actually named Frisk, and what you named at the beginning of the game was the human who fell down and became friends with Azrael before dying. And essentially in the genocide run, you're pretty much like haunted, or like possessed by the first human. So I'm possessed by Ben, in this case. Or if we're going to go by the actual name, Kara. Then, well, I had been entertaining a few ways to use that power. Hee hee hee. But seeing you here changed my mind. Ben, I think if you're around, just living in the surface world doesn't seem so bad. We don't even need to leave to get them this time. The king has 6 of them locked away. I've tried hundreds of ways to get him to show me them, but he just won't. Ben, I know he'll do it for you. Why am I telling you all of this? Ben, I said it before. Even after all this time, you're still the only one that understands me. You won't give me any worthless pity. Creatures like us wouldn't hesitate to kill each other if we got in each other's way. So that's why. Heh heh. What's this feeling? Why am I shaking? Hey, Ben, no hard feelings about back then, right? Hey, what are you doing? Back off. I changed my mind. This isn't a good idea anymore. You should go back, Ben. This place is fine the way it is. Stop making that creepy face. This isn't funny. You've got a sick sense of humor. Yeah, because he's kind of in my way. Well, here we are, guys. The last corridor. Use the box. Okay, let's get... Okay, butterscotch pie. Put that up. Snowman piece. All right. Are you ready, guys? Let me just make sure this is still recording. It is. All right. Let's do this. Let's have a bad time. Hey, you've been busy, huh? So, I've got a question for you. Do you think even the worst person can change? That everybody can be a good person if they just try? Alright, well, here's a better question. Let's go! Do you want to have a bad time? Because if you take another step forward, you are really not going to like what happens next. Well, sorry, old lady. This is why I never make promises. Let's go. Beautiful day outside. Birds are singing. Flowers are blooming. On days like these, kids like you should be burning in hell. Okay, let's get killed many, many times. Huh. Always wondered why people never use their strongest attack first. Let's go! Okay, well, I survived the first attack. Yeah, I'm using the frying pan. That way, healing items do better. Oh, and I'm dead. That was quick. Cannot end now. Ben's data turned. Okay, well, here we are. Hold on, wait. I have the wrong items. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna change the items again and then save. That way, I don't have to do the box again. Hey, yeah. You look frustrated about something. Guess I'm pretty good at my job, huh? It's a beautiful day. Okay, he's just gonna say the same line. Oh, well done. Really did trick me there. I can avoid these gaster blasters pretty well. Anyway, as I was saying, it was a nice day. Why not relax and take a load off? I'm probably gonna die again. Okay. I'm just gonna keep attacking. I'm not really gonna heal too much very early. Our report showed a massive anomaly in the Titan space continuum. Timelines jumping left and right, stopping and starting. I love the D-pad for that attack. Oh my gosh, it's so good using the D-pad on the controller. Because it allows you to really control how high you jump a lot better. Yeah, so I finally beat Undying the Undying. Like, it took me probably like 50 attempts. I'm hoping this'll probably take like 500. But that expression, that's the expression of someone who's died twice in a row. Suffice to say, you look really unsatisfied. Alright, how about we make it a third? Ready? Oh, I'm dead. Here we go. Yeah, I'll go for like a legendary hero here. Yeah, it's really hard. Okay, that attack is kind of hard. I guess I should probably move left and right on that attack. But oh man, this took me a while to get here. The expression. That's the expression of someone who's died thrice in a row. Hey, what comes after thrice anyway? Want to help me find out? Ready? Okay, well, I'm alive. Okay, well, that entire healing point was useless. Same thing. Nice. Well, this is gonna... I mean, I'm probably not gonna be frustrated until, like, attempt number 25 or something. Because I know this is, like, extremely hard. Well, we'll have to use it again anyway. Oh, I forgot to... Okay, that wasn't hateful. This is one of the best songs in the soundtrack. I'm probably gonna die here because of them here. Yep. Yeah. This video is gonna probably be pretty boring because I'm just gonna keep dying over and over again. And I'm not gonna try and beat him today because that's just an insanely hard goal. Oh, yeah, actually, an expression. That's the expression that someone who's died 5 times in a row. Convenient one, though. It's one for each finger, but soon you'll need a cool mutant hand to count all your deaths. I like how that keeps changing. I know I've just said that. And the reason I'm not using the real knife is because there's no reason to use that over the burnt pan. Because the burnt pan, I don't think it's called the burnt pan. It allows you to your healing items give you more health. So in the real knife, there's literally no merit to it because it just does more damage, and by the point you get it, there's no use for that. You need to find a mutant hand with even more fingers. I'm so used to spamming the A and D button with Undyne. Okay, that was a pretty good first attack. Alright, no hit second attack. This attack, though, is very hard. Let's go with a legendary hero. Well, suddenly everything ends. Ooh, barely got in there. Hehehe. That's your fault, isn't it? Pretty sure, yeah. Dang. Yeah, this is definitely going to require a lot of practice. And, like, definitely, like, going online, finding a bad time simulator to do this. Expression. That's the expression of someone who's died 7 times in a row. Hey, that's good. 7's supposed to be a lucky number. Who knows? Maybe we put that jackpot, and that number will multiply tenfold. I don't think anyone's ever ready for this. I think I'll maybe just do like 10 attempts. Why did I jump there? Dang. Okay, so that was my 8th attempt. Imagine, it would be hilarious for like, because you know how like the genocide run, the only reason people do it is because Sans exists. 8 times in a row, that's the number of fingers on a spider. But soon, wait, don't spiders have legs? I hate that there's no invincibility frames. I know the point of it is to make it like impossible, but okay, so you know how the only reason people fight do genocides to fight Sans? Hold on, I actually forgot where I was going to go with that sentence. Oh yeah, so in Undertale speedruns, there's a trick called punch card skip, which allows you to skip through certain cutscenes by using the punch card on the exact same frame as starting a cutscene. And you can't get the punch card in a genocide run. So imagine if you could, though. You could literally just skip the Sans fight if you got to the loading zone at the other end of the room before he started to attack you. That would be honestly hilarious. Because they're doing genocide without fighting Sans. And, like, that's the only reason. Next expression. It's an expression of someone who's died 7 times in a row. No, wait, that's definitely 9, sorry. Or was it 10? Okay, here's 10th attempt. Oh, I'm dead. This was a horrible attack. Jeez. Dang! Okay, well that's attempt 10, so I think I'm going to end it here. Definitely do a lot of attempts off camera so I can get, like, somewhat good at this. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.